In the days when the moon was still close enough for children to touch with their laughter, there lived a young woman named INENE. Her name meant peace, and indeed her spirit carried calm wherever she walked. Yet peace often attracts storms, and in INENE's story, love and jealousy collided like thunder and lightning. This is a tale of friendship broken by envy, of a heart tested by fire, and of courage that outshone betrayal. INENE was born in a small Igbo village, cradled between the great river and the endless palm groves. Her father, Okoro, was a hard-working farmer who tilled yam fields with hands scarred from years under the sun. Her mother, Ifama, was a woman of wisdom, known for her healing herbs and gentle songs that soothed restless babies at night. Though her family was poor, they raised INENE with values richer than gold: kindness to strangers, respect for elders, and courage in the face of hardship. By dawn, INENE would balance a clay pot on her head, walking gracefully to the stream. She would sing on her way, songs that lifted spirits, and often, instead of hurrying home, she helped elders carry bundles of firewood or gave hungry children a share of her cassava. The villagers praised her. "See how INENE shines. She carries goodness in her heart." But where light shines brightest, shadows grow darkest. INENE's closest companion since childhood was Adana, daughter of a wealthy palm wine tapper. They shared mats in school, braided each other's hair, and whispered secrets under the moon. But as they grew older, comparisons grew sharper. "INENE is as graceful as a dove," the villagers would say. "INENE sings like the morning birds. INENE's laughter is sweeter than ripe pawpaw." Each word of praise was a knife in Adana's heart. Though she smiled in public, envy coiled tighter and tighter inside her. She began to wonder, what makes INENE so special? Am I not beautiful? Am I not worthy of love? One market day, drums announced the arrival of Prince Obena, heir to the throne. He was tall, broad-shouldered, and his gaze commanded silence. As he surveyed the crowd, his eyes fell on INENE. She stood simply, holding a basket of vegetables, but her calm grace caught his heart. "Who is that maiden?" he asked. "INENE, daughter of Okoro," the elders replied. That very evening, before the council, Obina declared, "I will take INENE as my wife." The village erupted in celebration. Women danced, children clapped, and the elders poured palm wine in honor of the union. But in the corner of the crowd, Adana's envy burned like fire. She clenched her fists and whispered, "If INENE becomes queen, what will become of me? I will not let her rise while I remain in the shadows." That night, Adana went to the palace, her head bowed in false humility. "My prince, do not be deceived by INENE's beauty. She is cursed by the river spirits. If she enters your palace, calamity will follow." Obina's brows furrowed. "These are heavy words. Do you have proof?" Adana lowered her gaze. "Test her. Command her to bring fire from the heart of the forbidden forest. If she is pure, the spirits will guide her. If she lies, she will perish." Obina, torn between love and doubt, agreed. "At midnight, bring me fire from the heart of the forbidden forest," he commanded. "Succeed, and you shall be my wife. Fail, and you shall never see this palace again." The villagers gasped. None entered the forbidden forest. Legends said it was guarded by spirits who devoured mortal souls. INENE's parents wept. Better to live humbly than die chasing fire among spirits. But INENE placed her hand on theirs. If my love and truth are to be tested, then I must prove that truth is stronger than lies. At dawn, she set out. The village watched in silence, their hearts heavy with sorrow. The forest was no ordinary wood. Its trees twisted like old men, and vines dripped like snakes. Strange, glowing eyes blinked from the shadows. The wind carried whispers. INENE turned back. She clutched her chest, but pressed forward. Soon, the path vanished, leaving her surrounded by mist. From the trees leaped shadowy creatures, half man, half beast. They snarled, "What brings a mortal to our sacred ground?" "I seek fire," INENE replied, her voice steady, not for greed, but for truth. The spirits hissed but parted, testing her resolve. At the forest's heart stood a sacred stone. Upon it burned a flame brighter than the sun. As she stepped forward, the ground trembled, and a mighty spirit appeared, cloaked in fire, eyes like molten gold. "Who dares steal the flame of the spirits?" thundered the guardian. INENE fell to her knees. "Great One, I seek no power. I come not for myself, but for love. If death is my punishment, let it fall on me, but let my people know I came with truth, not deceit." The forest fell silent. The spirit studied her, then spoke. "Your heart is pure. Many have come with greed, but you come with courage. Take the fire and let it light your destiny." The flame leapt into her hands, yet it did not burn her. When INENE returned, the villagers gasped. Even the elders fell to their knees. The sacred flame burned in her hands, a sign no mortal could fake. Prince Obina's eyes widened with shame and awe. He turned to Adana. "You lied to me. You sought to destroy the innocent." The villagers, enraged, chased her from the village. Some say she vanished into the forest, swallowed by the very spirits she had invoked. With her courage proven, INENE became Obina's wife and later queen. She ruled not with pride, but with humility, using her position to lift the poor, comfort the grieving, and guide the people with fairness. Her reign was remembered as a golden era, for she never forgot her roots. Each year, she visited the forest shrine, laying offerings of yam and palm oil, honoring the spirits who had tested her. And to this day, elders tell children, "Do not let jealousy poison your heart. Be like INENE, whose courage burned brighter than any lie." This is the story of INENE, the woman who faced betrayal but rose with truth and bravery. Her tale teaches us, jealousy destroys, but courage builds kingdoms. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to African Folktale Queens TV for more tales of courage, wisdom, and tradition from across Africa.